It's my pleasure to welcome you to Citrix Live and our Secrets, Lies, and VDI virtual launch event. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you'll agree this is a great virtual venue. It gives you all the latest product info without the cost of travel or time away from your office or your family. We've worked hard to provide the experience of a real event, but better. From the rich set of technical breakout sessions to the exhibit hall with a great lineup of partner and Citrix product booths, to the cool new networking lounge, you'll be able to learn a lot and have a great virtual time doing it. I'd also like to highlight the support from our Platinum sponsors, which include Microsoft, HP, Dell, and Intel, as well as Wyze and Fujitsu. We're proud that these companies and their partners are joining with Citrix to bring you the powerful benefits of desktop virtualization. So let's get started. Today, we're at a tipping point in the evolution of computing. We face a huge challenge in computing complexity, especially on the desktop. And we have a huge opportunity to improve how desktops have been managed for the last 25 years. Desktop virtualization is a new model for enterprise computing that has compelling benefits for IT, for users, and most importantly, for your business or organization. As you know, server virtualization has gone mainstream and is becoming pervasive in most data centers. But when it comes to desktop virtualization and all the hype around it, it's hard to know what's real, what's possible, and what's flat out wrong. With Secrets, Lies, and VDI, we'll spotlight some current misconceptions and cut through the hype. We'll share the experiences of customers and partners who are delivering desktops and applications as a service today to show you how you can use this technology to improve your business. Let's start with the three big misconceptions or myths of VDI. First, myth number one, desktop virtualization is just like server virtualization. The benefits of server virtualization are well known. Separate the software from the hardware, consolidate those one per server workloads into fewer servers for less hardware, lower power and cooling, and voila, instant hard savings. The ROI is simple and clear. There are operational benefits too. It's easier to back up server workloads, easier to provision applications, easier to recover from failures, and ultimately easier for IT to manage. But here's where the difference starts. Server virtualization is controlled and managed within the confines of the data center. In fact, you can make all these changes without anyone outside the data center knowing there's any difference. So now let's turn to desktop virtualization. Separate desktop software from desktop hardware, move it into the data center, and instant savings, right? Well, not so fast. The first big difference is that users are involved. With desktop virtualization, we need to deliver a great user experience. We need to support USB devices, multimedia, voice over IP, flash, 3D graphics, all of these to ensure a better than PC experience. With a great user experience, we get pull from users. With a poor user experience, desktop virtualization projects stop. It's that simple. The second big difference is that the network is involved. As we deliver desktops and apps to users, everything traverses a network. LAN and WAN, wired and wireless, across the office, across the street, and across the world. We must be network efficient on high-speed, low-latency LAN, and we must support remote workers accessing from long distances on low-speed, high-latency WANs. The third big difference is device support. While desktops and apps are served up from the data center, they're ultimately used across a broad range of device types. Physical PCs need support. So do thin clients, Macs, laptops. And what about mobile devices? iPhones, Windows Mobile, Blackberries, and Android devices are becoming more desk-like all the time. On-premises, off-premises, online, offline, from the home or on the road, company-owned or employee-owned laptops, they all need support because that's how people work, virtually. So virtual desktops are not really that similar to virtual servers after all. In fact, they're quite different. Desktops require a much different approach than servers. We need to start with the users, understand and support how they work, how they use apps, and make sure they have a better than PC experience. But wait a minute, isn't that what VDI is supposed to do? VDI, or Virtual Desktop Infrastructure, that is desktop virtualization, right? Well, that's myth number 2, that VDI is desktop virtualization. VDI separates desktop software from hardware, then runs the user's desktop OS, applications, and all their personal settings in a hosted VM-based desktop in the data center. One size fits all, right? Wrong. People work in many ways and places with lots of different devices. To give every user the best desktop for the job requires more than just the hosted VM-based model. In addition to this model, we need, first, server-based shared desktops, which are well established as the most cost-effective and secure way to deliver desktops and applications. In this scenario, you can support up to 500 users per server. Next, hosted Blade PC desktops for high-performance apps, including advanced 3D graphics applications that require dedicated GPUs. Next, local stream desktops, where local processing power is needed, but you can still achieve significant savings through centralized images. And finally, we have physical PCs and laptops for online and offline operation. Across all these user scenarios, we need to securely deliver apps and data to desktops, whether physical or virtual, wherever they are, and whether operating on the network or in an offline mode. So VDI is not desktop virtualization. It's an important part, one of the many deployment models needed to support all these use cases in an organization. Which takes us to myth number 3. And that is virtual desktops are only for certain users. The third myth of desktop virtualization is that it's not for everyone. Well, that may be true for VDI, but not desktop virtualization. As the head of IT or the desktop support team, you need a solution that can meet the complete range of your user groups within your organization. You need to support task workers, such as call center agents or clerks, office workers who want personalization, contractors and guest workers. Support shared environments like classrooms or labs or nursing stations. And you need to support laptops and mobile workers. With the right desktop virtualization and delivery solution, you can meet the needs of all your users. That's our vision at Citrix. We are moving past these 3 myths to a new era where desktop virtualization will fundamentally change how desktops and applications are delivered and managed. The virtual desktop revolution is here, and it's for everyone. Now at Citrix, when we started to define this new world of desktop virtualization, we completely rethought the desktop. We unlocked the device, operating systems, applications, data, and user preferences, and we separated them into independent components. Then we created a system so powerful it could dynamically reassemble those components on demand, delivered to a local device, a remote server, or a combination of both. We also knew the desktop needed to be truly virtual, completely mobile, and supportable online and off. It had to be delivered across any network to any device and simply snap in to existing enterprise applications and data centers. And if there's any lesson to be learned from the past, it had to be architected from the start to be provisioned, maintained, and supported at a fraction of traditional costs. In today's dynamic world, we're facing challenges that ordinary desktop computing was never designed to meet. Technology budgets are tight. Complexity is everywhere. Competitors are closer and more sophisticated than ever. And there's less time to react to business change. Desktop virtualization technology is critical to business efficiency and the agility we need. Ordinary desktops running installed apps just can't keep up with the pace of change. Everyone is looking for better ways to tap the human and computing resources we already have. At Citrix, we believe this is possible by empowering people to work anywhere with access to enterprise computing on demand from any device. This is the promise of virtual desktop and why it's so exciting. And the timing couldn't be better. For IT budgets, for doing business in a dynamic world, and for computing to become personal again. The virtual desktop revolution ends the tug of war between IT and users for the control of the desktop. Because going virtual gives everyone control of precisely what they want. Going virtual at the desktop gives you the control of cost, performance, and availability of IT services delivered securely over the network. The result? Virtual desktops radically improve the speed and cost to open a new branch operation, start an offshore project, onboard a new employee, or move a department from one place to another. Going virtual makes IT more efficient, powerful, and agile. At the same time, virtual desktops give users complete control of their time and where and how they work. Any device can instantly enable a completely virtual work style. In fact, you can take a virtual desktop anywhere, from PC to Mac, smartphone to netbook, from one location to another. Going virtual makes people more effective, productive, and empowered. Citrix knows a lot about all of this. We've learned by virtualizing desktops, apps, meetings, and servers for over 100 million users for more than 20 years now. And now we're going even further. We're proud to introduce Zen Desktop 4. It's not just an incremental improvement, it's an order of magnitude leap forward. Zen Desktop 4 features some amazing new technologies that smash the myths about VDI and desktop virtualization and make the virtual desktop a reality. It all begins with the user experience. That's what Citrix HDX technology is all about. High definition, no compromise experiences, without clogging local networks or limiting user mobility. Only HDX dynamically adapts to bandwidth, latency, and application content. Even the most demanding graphical and compute-intensive apps can be used over internet and 3G connections. With Citrix HDX, you'll realize the full potential of a world where connectivity is everywhere. Key to letting users work and play anywhere, anytime, anyhow is Citrix Receiver. Like a web browser, Receiver runs on any device, laptops, desktops, netbooks, and smartphones, and provides universal access to your virtual desktop. Self-service is also a critical part of the user experience. Virtual working requires on-demand access to every app, so we invented the first enterprise app store, and we call it Dazzle. Dazzle allows people to select the IT services they want, just like choosing music from iTunes. Click to subscribe. Instead of installing apps, they become self-service, available offline or online. And when apps go self-service, they run at lower cost, they're simple to keep up to date, and they're easier to use and manage. Zen Desktop 4 empowers IT to deliver this great virtual desktop experience to every user, creating a true virtual workforce that's far easier for IT to support. That's the value of our new FlexCast delivery technology. We invented it because when it comes to desktops, one size does not fit all. In fact, the best desktops for task workers, mobile executives, office staff, and power users are entirely different. FlexCast delivers virtual desktops and apps optimized for each user. They're delivered, hosted, streamed, or mobilized from centralized single-instance images, and everything gets optimized. TCO, security, provisioning, patching, and agility. FlexCast delivery technology, it's a breakthrough. The new Zen Desktop extends on the customer flexibility and choice that we believe in. It includes advanced virtualization management, including our innovative storage link technology, high availability, and disaster recovery capabilities. To make it even simpler to deploy, Zen Desktop now ships with both Citrix Zen Server and Microsoft's Hyper-V virtualization platforms. And because we believe in open architecture, Zen Desktop is still the only solution that also runs on both ESX and vSphere from VMware. And there's more. In fact, Zen Desktop 4 includes over 70 significant enhancements that improve performance, security, and readiness for enterprise-wide deployments. And one more thing, a very big thing. Zen Desktop 4 now includes the full capabilities of Zen App, the most powerful and lowest cost app virtualization solution on the planet. And Zen App 5 just got better with Zen App 5 Feature Pack 2. The new Feature Pack 2 adds the ability to deliver on-demand applications from virtual machines running desktop OSs such as Win 7, Vista, and Windows XP. The new VM-based model complements delivery methods already included in Zen App, including the ability to host shared apps centrally via Windows Terminal Services, or stream them to a PC or laptop to run locally. With the addition of VM-hosted applications, Zen App 5 now offers 100% application compatibility with minimal testing and validation requirements, making Zen App the fastest, simplest, and most cost-effective way to deliver Windows applications to any user in any location. Zen App 5 also features new policy-based power management to optimize server farm performance and reduce power consumption without disrupting users. By consolidating user sessions on fewer servers, capacity is managed to optimize server utilization and prevent session sprawl. The third major enhancement with Zen App 5 is to Citrix HDX technology. HDX Media Stream for Flash is now built into Zen App 5, ensuring a high-def experience for users accessing Flash applications and video content. Zen App 5 also now includes HDX Plug and Play to provide instant user access to USB devices. In addition, enhancements in HDX IntelliCache for the MAPI protocol accelerate performance of Microsoft Exchange email for branch and mobile users by up to 50 times while reducing bandwidth consumption. The combination of these new features, now with the ability to support shared, streamed, and VM-based app delivery, working with Citrix Receiver and Dazzle, make Zen App 5 Feature Pack 2 the best way to deliver applications, period. And now, Zen App is fully included in the new Zen Desktop 4, giving you the broadest set of desktop delivery technologies with built-in on-demand applications for every user. Today, people are working in new ways. An ordinary desktop locked to an office, a laptop, or a network is too confining. The new way of working is virtual, completely untethered from the office, devices, and networks. A virtual work style is the only way to unlock efficiency and speed, to stay ahead in this fast-changing world. We'll help you transition to a virtual workforce powered by the most complete desktop virtualization solution, Zen Desktop 4 with on-demand apps by Zen App. We'll help unlock for you the power of the virtual desktop, more flexible, more secure, more manageable, and lower cost. Welcome to the world where work is not a place, it's virtual. So I welcome you to Citrix Live and encourage you to explore and learn how virtual desktops can help your business. Help empower people at a new branch office or an offshore vendor quickly and securely. Help migrate to Windows 7 or Microsoft Office 2010 much faster and at a lower cost. And if you're excited about the potential of a bring your own computer program, we'll show you the way. We'll show you why Zen Desktop 4 is the only product that enables a virtual work style for everyone, from a single app to a complete Windows desktop experience on any device, anywhere, anytime. The virtual desktop revolution begins now, for everyone, with Zen Desktop 4. Thank you, and have a great time and enjoy Secrets, Lies, and VDI.